Scarface sneezed on your stream. That's what I was trying to think of, but I couldn't get the words out.
Welcome back. Hey, Ko, how do you feel about King of Kong? Did it ruin your day?
What?
Ko's the kind of guy that has those posters, Milby.
Yeah. Oh shit! Is he? Oh my god! No!
What is happening? What is happening?
Oh god. What's his name,
Are
Milby?
you talking about the documentary?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, kinda in a way. So it came out today that he cheated, so they stripped him of all his titles.
It didn't come out today. That's months old news.
they've only
Okay, well,
just
there was an
stripped him of his
article about it
titles.
today that was written today, and it was on Reddit. I don't follow this. I mean, Steve Co's the guy that
they've only
follows this
just-
shit. I knew he would be.
No, it was like all over YouTube, dude. It's just a
Yeah.
YouTube thing.
I believe they've only officially stripped him of his
Billy
titles.
Mitchell is
Oh,
saying,
okay, yeah.
like the
Today they
last
officially
week.
stripped him of his titles. I guess it came out he cheated, but today they stripped him of all his titles, and he can no longer compete. Are you heartbroken?
No, I'm not. I mean, I don't give a fuck about that in that way. That doesn't hurt me.
How do you
In
cheat?
fact, he.
I can
he
tell it
just-
hurt you from the tone.
Okay.
I can tell. I can feel the pain.
Yeah, I'm dying. I'm dying.
Yeah, how
No,
did you
he,
cheat?
uh, He's always sort of been suspected of being like a shithead, but he just like Well, the thing is, there's this site called Twin Galaxies that kept sort of general video gaming high scores, and they have this history of being shady as fuck. Like, there's that other guy, Todd Rogers. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he had a high score for like a lot of games, like a shitload. One of them was this Atari game, Dragster. And the score that they had for him was a score that you couldn't get as a human.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And somebody did like an expose video. They had spreadsheets, dude. This is serious. There were spreadsheets involved.
Right.
And yeah, it's just been this thing of like, there's these dudes that they're like the generation of gamers, like the first generation of gamers, and all these like scummy guys got involved and just were like posting their made up scores that they didn't actually get.
So you could just post whatever you wanted on this website, is what you're saying.
Kind of. I mean, they had employees and stuff. It's just that they were palsy together. I mean, like the Todd Rogers guy was also a judge.
You knew a lot more about this than I was expecting you to.
I'm not surprised by this at all. I immediately knew that Ko would be the guy to talk to about this. And someone in your chat just said he's the Pawn Stars expert.
It's just shit that floated by on my fucking YouTube. I don't know what to say. I mean, I follow video game stuff and retro game stuff, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
I don't normally follow like shit about Billy Mitchell. It just happened to be. It was video game drama. I guess that's why I saw it.
It's okay, Co. It's okay, Co.
He's a big
We're here
brother.
for
No,
you.
I
If you
don't
need
care
to-
about
If you,
Donkey
need to talk,
Kong.
if you need to talk to us about Billy Mitchell, like how you feel and like tearing down the posters, like you can talk to us about it. So
Okay, thanks, Milby.
I'm here for you. I'm a shoulder to I'm a shoulder to cry on.
Cool.
Cool. Oh, dude, get the
So who has taken the place on the poster wall where Billy Mitchell used to live, Ko?
I guess a giant hole in my wall because there's not a poster there to start
no
with.
One, no one can. No one
I don't
can
understand
fill
this
that space.
what this is.
No
But
one can fill the
I
space.
don't know how to fight it, so I'm just gonna kind of let it happen, I guess.
Billy Mitchell is he's such a big man that you can't really fight that space.
It's weird they had Peter Dinklage play him, though. I'd feel weird if, like, I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of small people or anything like that, of
Wolves.
course. Wolves? Is that what you said?
No, dwarf. No, I was looking this up the other day. The correct term apparently is dwarfs. I thought
Okay.
dwarfs was not, but apparently dwarfs.
That sounds like it makes him magical in my mind. Now he suddenly
Well,
can maybe cast spells and summon, creatures.
Dwarf and little people. I think are or LP. I believe are the acceptance. Midget
LP?
is not. An
I put so
acceptance.
wait. I put LP at the end of my name a lot of time when Goods are taken. Am I identifying as an
little
LP?
person?
Yeah, I
Yes,
didn't
so
know
maybe-
this.
Maybe people think. Yeah, my Instagram's Milby LP as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
dwarfs and dwarves are two different things and two
Oh,
different
that is
words.
actually a very good point. I forgot about that. I think Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point.
Dwarves. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. So the Fs versus the Vs.
Dwarf and dwarf.
I see. But yeah, no. If you were in like you did something, you got a high score on Donkey Kong, and then you got played in a movie, and it was by a little person. Would you feel like misrepresented?
Huh?
I would be fucking ecstatic.
What
Do
are
you
you
know how
talking
much
about?
I love?
Oh
little
yeah,
people?
Pixels, the movie Pixels, where Peter Dinklage played Billy Mitchell. He's
Well, he played in character inspired by Billy Mitchell.
Yeah.
For legal
Wait,
reasons. It should be.
You saw Pixels?
no,
I talked about this because I saw Pixels.
Oh.
I watched it.
God.
I've watched it afterwards. You know, listen. I know when people hate something enough, I have to watch it because I have to know how I feel about it. You know what I mean?
that's
I-
why
from
he
what I
hasn't played
understand,
Knack.
There's
Everyone.
not even any sort of like, this is so bad, it's worth watching cred. It's just sort of like bad altogether.
Oh no, it's
Is that true?
It's actual garbage, and someone has sex with Cubert. That's the weirdest part. But like,
What?
yeah,
What?
Cubert turns into a
Yikes.
sexy woman, and then
What?
Why?
like they bang. I honestly don't really
What on
know
earth?
what's going on with that. What is happening right now?
Have you seen the Emoji Movie?
Oh my
No,
god!
I haven't watched that yet. I need to get around to watching that. I need these are bad movies, but I need to see them so I can have an opinion on how bad they are. You know.
The interesting thing with Billy Mitchell is that the King of Kong documentary kind of made him look like shit.
Oh, really?
Like it kind of, they seem to kind of have a bias. And
Didn't
they-
he
they
play
sort of-
himself in it?
He
a
well, it
documentary?
wasn't. It was a documentary. Dude.
Oh well,
People-
yeah.
nobody
I mean,
played
but I know.
anybody.
But sometimes, like whenever you watch
Donkey
Unsolved
Kong
Mysteries,
played
and they
Donkey Kong.
and they do like they do like the reenactments.
No,
You know.
no reenactments. Everybody's alive, dude.
Well, I
They're
know,
all-
but I mean, I thought maybe they wanted to show like Donkey Kong being played or something, so they had Billy Mitchell play Donkey Kong and pretend like this was him winning the high score.
Nah,
Okay.
that was all just documentary as it happened stuff.
Okay.
I mean, it was very much after the like heyday.
Right. Because I mean,
But
you
it
see
was
documentaries
during-
where they do reenactments and try to show what they're talking about while they talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's what I meant. Like I thought, like
We are out of gold.
Oh, good.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, because I'm trying to finish off those thrusters in the back of the ship because I chopped all them off. and we
Right.
ran out.
Yeah. I'll go mine some here in a second.
I can do it. It's giving me something to do.
Okay.
I think basically back then there were already people who suspected that he was full of shit. Like basically these guys slowly pissed off more and more and more people as time went on, and I guess it kind of recently came to a head finally.
It's
And
such a
everybody came
weird
out of the
thing. Like I was telling Milby before you got here. Can you imagine spending like 30 years basically lying, knowing you're lying, and that being your whole life? That's what the only thing you're really known for. It's all you ever did was beat Donkey Kong the best. And then like now 30 years later, you don't even have that.
Where
Yeah,
go?
I mean, I imagine that it's one of those things where he was getting something out of it, and he felt like he was getting away with it.
Sex.
So
He was getting lots of sex from all the groupies.
you wouldn't think so, but
Oh, you know.
there might.
I
probably
mean,
something
there's
to
a
that.
groupie for everything, right?
Right? Yeah.
Do you see the
groupie for
gold Milby?
groupies. No, where is this
It's
gold?
Cold 001. I don't know why it's 001, but that's what it is.
Oh,
It's 5.63 kilometers
The
away.
first of
I don't have
potentially 999.
Yeah, I guess.
you have to put that one up.
That's just how I number things because I'm dumb.
I don't have it.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought maybe I did. I didn't know who did that. I don't know how to do anything in this game anymore. What the fuck do I hit
Neither
to
do
give
I.
you that? To give you that information. I've hit some. Oh, no, okay, that was Tab. Tab takes away everything you ever loved.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing is that it's not as though he faked it entirely. Like he was good at the game. It's
He
just
wasn't
that
good.
it was proven that he was like someone else would come along and beat him, right? And then he would immediately post a higher score than that. And what was shown was somebody found that he had like I think it was a spliced together video, or it was a video that somebody proved it was a emulator and not a real arcade machine, so it was faked. That kind of thing. Like he would do it. He would actually get the score, but then he would have it presented as though he got it on an arcade machine, which is, shady.
Gotcha. So maybe he actually. Well, Why would he do it on emulator if he could actually do it in an arcade? So maybe. Yeah.
So,
Right.
dude, you putting this? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Okay, I see it.
You talking shit?
No,
And
I
he,
think-
yeah, he did make money too off of all that. Is another thing. So it wasn't like there was no point in his behavior.
How much?
It's just
How do you
a-
make money from something like that?
Well, because people put events together, they do things, and if you have a notable name, you can make money off of having a notable name in pretty much anything, right?
Yeah. Okay. Like appearance fees and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that kind of crap.
Yeah, like the cast of Star Trek. They're still making money from that.
Not
shit.
shitloads of money. Cast of Star Trek is like a whole nother level, right?
But like, I think he
they're
just
genuine
I think
celebrities.
he just liked the,
Attention,
yeah.
status.
Otherwise, why would you cheat with something so stupid like that? If you're gonna cheat, do it for something better than that.
I mean, honestly, it's kind of like the perfect thing to cheat at because not many people care. It's like you can get away with this. There's not like a board of regulation, or it's not like going to the Olympics and cheating.
But the people who do care so much that it's terrifying.
Yeah, he's probably called them these fucking nerds.
These fucking nerds, they ruined my career. And you're like, dude,
There's people in my chat right now that have like strong opinions about this. I've never even talked about this, and other people are coming out of the woodwork who know about it and they know the details. Like Calorie here is saying, "I hate how people put this guy on a pedestal and now feel like he deserves to be defended." Apollo Legend, that's the guy who did the exposed video, on YouTube posted a comprehensive video of how Mitchell cheated, and then he proceeded to legally threaten him for it. Like, people are hot about this issue still.
this is hot. I like it.
Wild,
This is hot. People are burning hot, man.
Whew.
And the defending thing, there are people, I have seen that there's people that are like, well, Apollo Legend seems like he kind of has like a bias, and there's people that don't like the methods that he used for
I mean, you're gonna have a
Wow.
bias, right?
exposure.
You can't
Right,
be
yeah.
unbiased about really anything, and no matter how much you say you are.
Well,
I am completely
not true.
unbiased about how amazing I am. And I am
You-
very unbiased about that.
You can do things to mitigate your bias.
Sure, but I still feel like you're gonna always form an opinion on something that you get passionate about.
Sure. I'm just saying that there are people out there who criticize the exposure video because his methods were not like necessarily trying to mitigate bias. It was more to, some people are saying it was just to create drama, blah blah blah. These things always become like a fucking clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Right now, am I
I'm
here
here to
have
watch
get
this
saved
reactor
by one of
explode.
you? Yeah, I was gonna. You here or you go?
I'm riding along, yeah.
Oh,
You're
right,
in the
okay.
content chair as usual,
Okay.
because I don't actually play this game.
You
I
have
was
it.
wondering then. I was like, is this gonna explode the second I start drilling?
Oh god, the sun.
So
just
what
came
happened
out.
last time that killed it?
Any
Can't remember.
bumps fucking break it. So if you bump it, expect it to be broken.
So when I start drilling, it should break.
It did for
Nah,
me every time.
Just be gentle.
Yeah,
be
it was-
gentle.
if you're real gentle, it's gonna break later.
Maybe it wasn't Apollo Legend. I don't know. I'm just recounting what I remember. Like I said, I wasn't super invested in this. It was just sort of all passing by me on YouTube, and it was interesting for while I was eating a sandwich.
Good sandwich eating, reading, watching that. Yeah.
I actually, the reason that I came across it is I follow a subreddit called Mealtime Videos.
Really?
It's just a like people just find videos that are like 5 to 15 minutes long that are good for watching while you're eating a sandwich.
What? That sounds awesome. I gotta get on that, man. I'm always looking for that shit when I'm eating after doing little meals and shit.
That's the
After
only
doing
reason
your
I know
nails? Is that what you
anything
said?
about anything. Huh?
I swear Moby said I'm always looking for something to watch after I do my nails.
No, I said after I eat my meals, and I kind of combined it with after the gym, but then I was like, no, I don't need to bring that up again.
So you said Geels.
I said Geels. Yeah.
That's eating at the gym. I gotta get my Geels.
Everyone's popping Geels down the gym. Well,
The
so
Geels.
far, so good.
You know, I was thinking about it breaking as much as it did last time, and I had a bug like that when we were still on the planet, where my ship the reactor would mess up every time I was using it, and it could have been just a bug that we were experiencing.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Milby's
Yeah.
been very gentle so far. I'll let you know. But he just bumped the side of the ship and it didn't explode.
Did
Yeah.
I? Oh,
I
it was
thought
in real
I thought
life.
you did. Might have just been lag.
I'm being like so gentle right now.
He really is. I can vouch for Milby's gentleness. He is
Baby.
he is caressing the gold so gently, as though he were in love with it.
Mwah. Mwah.
Ah, the sounds of Milby romance.
Mwah. So you get babe. Mwah.
Moi, the Milby story.
Mwah. Be my erotic novel. Mwah.
Moi, a memoir.
A memoir.
A memoir.
Memoir.
I don't know why you guys making all this moi sound just reminded me, but I had a fucking nightmare last night where I was building Lego
Oh, there we
sets
go.
with Logan Paul.
You have the most fucked up nightmares. Honestly.
Why did moi?
I don't know. I don't know why
Logan
this
Paul
just
kissing
reminded
you?
me. No,
You
he
think about
didn't, but he
giving
was a
Logan Paul
fucking
some-
prick. He was
Mwah.
such a
Logan
prick.
Paul, mwah.
I like how in the dream he was a prick as well.
Oh yeah, no, he was like the biggest douchebag I've ever been in a room with ever. Like,
He wasn't even really there. It was like dream him sucked, man.
Oh man, who's gonna replace your Logan Paul poster on the wall?
You know what the sad part is? There are definitely Logan Paul posters. So
Oh,
it's I don't know if there actually are Billy Mitchell posters, but there are most definitely Logan Paul posters.
oh, yeah.
I think if anything, now's the time to get a Billy Mitchell poster. Price
Oh, and then
has probably
like
gone
scribble
down.
over it, and then scribble fake over
or
it.
has it gone up?
Just put it up ironically, you know. Oh, gone up maybe. 'Cause
Yeah,
of
it could. Yeah, it could go either way, really, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he
So
kept like
why the
throwing the
fuck?
Legos on the ground, and he like would just say the dumbest shit, and then some other guy showed up, and like he became even more of a douchebag, like to show off in front of
was
the
it Jake?
other guy.
Was it Jake?
No,
Was
I
it
don't know who
Jake?
this other guy was. It was just some guy. He happened to be black. I don't know why he was black, but he was. Like I don't. He wasn't
Wow.
anyone. He was just a guy.
Jeez,
Who's
was
Jake?
was he an LP as well?
He
Gosh,
he
dude.
wasn't a little person.
Wait. Who's Jake?
That's his brother.
Jake Paul, his brother, his clone.
is he-
How do you
is
not
he-
know about Jake, but you know about
I-
Logan?
Well, because that Logan's the guy that made the news. I never heard about Jake. What's Jake done? Is he a douche as well?
I think he's also a Disney boy, isn't he?
They're kind of like a huge family. They're not really. He was the guy who had the
Looking at Mickey Mouse dick.
he had his own drama. What was his group called? Like the Big Ten or something like that.
What kind of group
10
were they?
apart. They were just a shitty vlog group.
Oh, okay.
They bought a house in a neighborhood and they were ruining the lives of everyone in that neighborhood because they were constantly just filming
Making
dumb
pranks.
shit constantly, and everyone in their neighborhood hated them.
They sound like really cool people.
And he did something really weird too, where there was like these twin boys that
Oh,
Jake
God.
like found, and they were poor and living on the street or something. And he like plucked them off the street because he liked them, and got them like makeovers and stuff, and turned them into vlog stars. But they came out with this thing of like, well, yeah, behind the scenes they treat us like shit, and it sounded like they were doing the shit that, like, you know that fucking guy from Office Space with the stapler?
Oh God.
Like they kept they tore our wall down. Stuff like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit with Jake. It's funny that Logan became a bigger deal because Jake is much weirder, I think. I don't think Jake has peaked yet for weird horribleness.
No, he hasn't filmed a dead person in a forest yet. Quite yet.
In the dream, I kept wanting to like make jokes about dead people in forests, like well, at least it's not a dead person in a forest. But I never like said it. I kept just thinking it.
So you
weird.
worried
It's like
Logan
when
Paul
you're
might
in a
not like
dream
you
and
anymore.
try to punch somebody and you can't. It's like you're underwater.
Yeah. I
Oh,
just
I
wanted to
can
build
see
Lego,
red-
and like he like wouldn't. He kept taking half my pieces and shit.
I can see a red marker. They're actually still around.
I like how he's just sort of like this gremlin of just, I don't even know, like just trolling you in your dream.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
He's like, it's like you were in preschool with him.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like a
that's
little
how you
boy.
acted. You act like a preschooler the whole dream.
How much gold do you reckon we need?
Oh, as much as possible, Milby. Get it all. There's still gold here. Why have you stopped?
I'm just a bit. Okay, I'm trying
Don't
to
stop until that reactor explodes, son.
See what I need to do is I need to just get rid of some of this like edge bit because it's making it very hard to get going deep.
Yeah, we have a battery, Milby, so don't worry too much. We can get back. Yeah, that's weird, dude.
Yeah, it was a weird dream. I kind of forgot I had it until right now.
When was this? Was that like at the height of the Logan Paul?
No, this was last night. This literally happened.
Oh,
like,
this was just last night.
Yeah.
So why now?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I mean, I have been like on a Lego spree for the last week. I've built a bunch of Lego sets, and I went and bought like 6 more yesterday. Just
You turn into Severus now?
I guess so. I mean, I've always like building Lego sets.
I loved Legos, man. But I haven't touched them since I don't even know when.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done them.
Like I'd started building a Beetle on a stream like over a year ago, and I never finished it because I kept thinking I'd do it on a stream again, and then I finally was just like this last week. I was like, well, I got some extra time. I should build this fucking Lego set. So yeah,
It could be a new thing on streams, just Lego.
well, I was gonna do that actually when I first started streaming. I wanted to have like a Lego night because I mean,
You could be like Lego ASMR. Hey everyone, it's good here. Today I'm gonna build some Legos. And we're gonna build a Death Star. And then occasionally you just go, yeah! And they scream, and then everyone's like, oh. You're one of those people that everyone actually hates.
get the mic real close to the block so you can hear each like the
Oh,
little
yeah.
Lego sounds when the
snap.
Lego blocks.
When they connect.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm getting off thinking about it. Oh man, I have such stinky farts. What the fuck is happening?
Don't you hate when that happens?
I don't know what's going on. Like my farts have been like farts aren't great.
Normally
but-
they're very aromatic, but occasionally they smell
Like,
like shit.
usually they're just not nice. Now they're like putrid. Like there's something wrong with me. I think it's all the protein
Jesus.
shit.
Holy shit! You gotta be careful with that junk in the trunk there, Milby. You know that ridge you were worried about? You're smacking that ass, son.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. There's some
Yeah,
clang
it's-
happening.
This vehicle is not very good for like sight. It's really, really different. Is that thing getting near us? I can't tell. I don't think so. It's difficult to keep an eye on like all angles of this thing.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry I didn't design a better vehicle, Milby. Jesus.
No, it's just the bigger they get, the harder they are to use. But the bigger they are, the more we need them. You know, it's a no-win situation.
No wind.
I'm just gonna go third person and use the alt thing. Oh shit! I'm almost out of. Oh god! Do you have any oxygen on you? I did not bring any.
I do, but I don't know how much.
Give me a quick toke.
I only have one oxygen.
Give me a quick toke of that oxy. Come on, man. Don't be holding out
toke?
on me. Don't be holding back
You're
on
out
me.
and dying.
I'm like 26, so I'm still good for now. We'll hold off.
Oh. We should probably go back because I only have the one bottle.
All right. Well, that's gonna be the end of today's
We're so
episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.
Oh yeah.